Welcome back to Go Again Gaming and welcome back to the League That Means Nothing 2. We have moved on to round 4 and today we have one of the lower ranked brackets. We have my friend, Irishman, Connor McLaughlin, and as his friend, Pascal. So, two of the heroes that you don't really see a lot of in the meta these days. We have Phoenix Form Phi. Not that we have a lot of Phi in general, but certainly not if you're playing Phoenix Form in your deck. And Pascal on Betsy. I wonder, Pascal, let me know what you think of the new spec, the one that was spoiled over the weekend for the pre-release, for the world premiere, even. Because, I mean, we're going to have to start throwing cards to Betsy if we wanted to get anywhere. So this should be an interesting one. I don't know what the game plan is going to be for Pascal going in here. I think for Phi, you generally play a pretty tight game plan into Guardian. Usually, you are forcing cards out of their hand using Mask of Momentum and Kodachis if you're on that kind of build. Obviously, Connor is not. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. And yeah, poor Phi. Pour one out for the homie. He's going to be not doing so good now that Art of War has taken a big hit. But sure, we will look and see. So it looks like on the board here we have Pascal with, aside from his lovely graded and altered cards there, we have the Steelbraid Buckler and the Titan's Fist. So Pascal looking to be a little bit more defensive. Connor on Mask of the Pensing Link. So that kind of ties in with his Phoenix Form game plan. We're going to be trying to get all three Phoenix Flames on the combat chain and drop a Phoenix form and boom, here you go. Here's 5. It has go again on hit. It draws me 3 cards. What are you going to do about it? So I wonder what way we're going to start here, and we're going to start with Connor McLaughlin with a spicy head jab, a Ronin Renegade. Good old spicy head jab. Gotta love it. Blocking with Thunk, a card that got a lot of hype in Tales of Aria when it came out and was kind of just forgotten about then. Into a spicier head jab, Rising Resentment head jab with text, blocking another 3 with a choke slam, and then we're pitching a blue, a Soulbeat Strike, the good old 0 cost blue 3 block that Phi loves so much, into Searing Emberblade, blocking 3 with a bet big, activation of Phi, grab Phoenix Flame. I imagine we've got Phoenix Flame for 1 here. 3, 6, 9, 10. Pretty solid value turn here from Phi, blocking with a pummel. Pascal has used his entire hand. I wonder if Connor was thinking about throwing that last card, see if he could push through that turn 1 damage or maybe eat some armor. Eating armor on turn 1 against the Guardian always feels great. But no, tidy up. Pascal drawn up. Connor putting the cards to the bottom, has a card left over in Arsenal, drawing up here. So let's see what we have here. Pascal looks like making a Seismic Surge, playing a Money Where Your Mouth Is. So this next attack is probably getting wagered. A little bit of a dexterity error there from Connor, and sending in this Command and Conquer. Are we going to wager? Are we going to use Betsy's hero text with this wager? We are. So this is going to have Overpower. It's just coming in for a casual 9. Hope Connor doesn't like that Arsenal, because it's going to be very, very hard to be blocking that. And now we're up to 10 with the wager. So it looks like Betsy's going to be getting some gold here, which will start that good time chapeau. I think if you're Connor, you kind of just have to resign yourself to losing that Arsenal, because this ain't the spot you want to be in as Phi. Phi is good at blocking chunks, not tens. Little chunks, not tens. especially not with evasion. Yeah, Connor just send me the bill, whatever. I'll take it. Lose that beautiful rainbow foil extended art Phoenix form. I'm sure Connor was all set up to play with it. But look, we'll get him next time, champ. I believe in you. Pascal drawing up here kind of used his entire hand for that turn. But really, what a great way to start. Nothing like starting your opponent with a 10 life deficit. Unless they're Kano, in which case, they could do with being lower. Because sometimes I just explode on turn one and they could be on one. They could start on one and I'm just dead. But Connor is going to have to think about his sequencing here because you want to push through some damage. We want to force Betsy to give up some of that armor. At least we know Pascal can't really do what he did the last turn. So we got Phoenix Flame 4, 0. Into the Ember Blade. No. Into Mounting Anger. This one of my favorite ninja cards of all time. Just such an interesting on hit. If you block 4, you actually block 5. It's a really good tool for teaching players how value works in Flesh and Blood. And it looks like we're immediately just throwing some armor here. The Good Time Chapeau and the Steel Braid Buckler going into the bus. That's 4. And then we have another Mounting Anger for 4. The secret tech here. If he had hit with the first one, banished it, sent the second one, banished it, and then we've got a Phoenix Flame. So it could be interesting. Is Connor going to pick up the Phoenix Flame and banish it to the Mounting Anger, sending in like 3 points of damage, or is he going to pitch it to the Ember Blade, get it back in the deck, something like that? Looks like Pascal's thinking about his block here, just taking the 4. I think with the trigger on the stack, the on hit trigger, you can stack it in such a way that you can respond by activating Phi and banish the Phoenix Flame to the on hit trigger because it is an instant, getting the +1 from Mounting Anger on that Phoenix Flame. And we're just going to pitch it into the Ember Blade, send in 3. 3's a good one. The same one. Same, but different. Might be better for Connor McLaughlin to have the Phoenix Flame in the graveyard, but look, we don't know. We'll find out. Looks like there's a bit of a miscommunication there from our players, but no wonder. No worries. I'm sure they'll sort it out pretty quickly. Yeah, Pascal just taking the 3. Connor's just going to close up here. Move everything back. And nice one, Connor, using that Pro Tour Amsterdam Metal Fab Tokens coin. Love it. This Droop Waffle, that was a great event and a real fun weekend for everyone involved. If you're ever at any big events in Europe, look out for the Irish people. We'll always be there having a great time. It feels like sacrilege though watching this Connor playing Phi on this Enigma playmat. What sort of ninja gamer are you? Looks like we're making a new seismic surge, pitching a Rouse the Ancients. Uh, Destroying a gold with the Good Time Chapeau, allowing for a wager on the next attack, wagering a Might and a Vigor, and sending in a Chokeslam. Pitching a blue, and using the 2 resources for Betsy's hero text, I would wager. Yep. So, wagering a Might and a Vigor. If Pascal doesn't pay 2 here, you know it's a pummel. Just big smell a pummel off that. No, we're just wagering, so it's a 9 overpower. And let's see how Connor responds. Um, this is an effect that could be relevant, depending on the composition of Connor's hand. But it could also just be kind of nothing. Now, if this was something like Crush the Week, that would be a very impactful card. Now, Connor's just like, yeah, 21. It's fine. I'll make it up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now, Betsy gets her might and vigor. But thankfully, no more gold. So the Good Time Chapeau is off the table. And Connor knows then that Betsy will have to find the cards in order to generate another wager. So we're going to start with a Ravenous Rabble. Those lovely promos from the Calling in Liverpool, revealing a Lava Burst, one of the best cards in fight. Not on a turn when you're under Chokeslam, but it's pretty good. You know, ends your combat chain with like, oh yeah, and also 5. We've just got a 4-block here, Command and Conquer, and the last out of that shield into a Rabble for 4 again. We reveal, oh my god, it's the same Lava Burst. Shocked. You would swear he's stacked his deck. How could it be the same card? That doesn't make sense. Alright, we're putting Betsy to 29. Into an Enlightened Strike. I imagine the mode is going to be draw a card because you can't gain power here. So 5, draw. Yeah. Thankfully, we don't know what's going to be in that. So it's fine. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. A boat is just a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. Giving this one a nice think here from Pascal. 5 damage is like, it's a decent amount. And it's not like Fi is not known to throw out big chunks of damage here and there. So we're blocking 3 with the Spinal Crush, taking 2 points of damage, going to 27. We're down to 2 cards in hand. We have a Might and a Vigor, and a Seismic Surge. So let's see what Pascal does here. Pitching a blue, sending in a thumb. So this is going to be 7 dominate on hit, discard a card. It's not bad. We have 1 resource floating from the Vigor from the Good Time Chapeau. But it was used to make a Seismic Surge, of course. Let's see how Connor responds to this. Obviously, if he has something like a Phoenix Flame in the graveyard, in the hand, he'll ditch it. But 7, when you're at 21, like, this is a third of your life total. And really, like, if you take this, it gives Betsy an awful lot of space to take damage. Yeah. I'm not really thinking about this one. Now, obviously, it has Dominate, so if you give up a card here, you are putting yourself down 2 cards in order to preserve 3 points of life. Unless Connor's a brain genius and has like Flick Flacks or something in his deck. I don't know. He's a pretty smart guy sometimes. Really thinking about this block here. There's always something to be said for, oh, well, it makes me discard. Yeah. To hell with that. I'll just, yeah. I don't think we've seen Connor block once this game. Yeah. Connor should be at 14, but listen, if he survives at 1, we'll just have to tar and feather him here in Ireland. Discarding Assault the Wound. Gotta imagine there's a second one in the deck. Assault the Wound, probably not your best card right now. You need to sort of threaten a fair chunk of damage. Now, with 3 cards, we can still get that Lava Burst off and throw our 369 112, which is, yeah. So we start with a brand with Cinderclaw Red. Block three. Three block on three. Pascal snapping that block off into Inflame for one. Getting a Phoenix Flame back. Ooh, we could have a Phoenix form turn here if things go well. Depends on what Connor has in hand. You gonna block the one, Pascal? You gonna do it, Pascal? Are you? Better call. Yeah. Take one. Phoenix Flame for two. Thanks to Tiger Swipe Shuko. Another of my favorite pieces of equipment in the entire game. And, Connor's really starting to put together a nice little turn here. Two cards left, one of which we know is a Lava Burst, and he has access to another Phoenix Flame here. It could be that he's trying to. Oh, we're looking at that Pouncing Links here. If Pascal is taking the damage, we're going to Pouncing Links. Yeah. Well, Connor, well done. Really well done. I was wondering if you're going to do it on the first hit, but obviously by taking we're going to just go for the old double lava burster. Yeah, setting in three here. Go again into another Phoenix Flame, into lava burst, into lava burst. Just putting a nice, powerful turn together. So yeah, we're blocking three on three. Here's five. That is chain link four. Why not? Block with the quicken. Block and block. Give Connor a quicken. We're now down to a single card in hand and a card in arsenal. Connor's probably feeling pretty damn good about this turn now. Thinking about those Snapdragon Scalers, I bet. Yeah, here we go. Snaps. Bang. Here's the second lava burst. Decided not to get back the Phoenix Flame, missing a point of damage, Connor. Now, if Pascal survives at one, we're going to have to draw and quarter you. Sorry, buddy. Oh, are we grabbing back the Phoenix Flame to pop in the arsenal? Nope, we're just forgetting about it. Sure, there's one on the combat chain. Why would I have another one? But cashing in the snaps and the links for a nice, cool 10 points of damage. Not bad. And Pascal returning with 7. Losing out on that seismic surge value, but look, here we are. Connor taking 7 here. His 4-card hand's probably pretty good then. Yeah, spicy head jab to start. Rising resentment. Sending in 3 go again with no real on hit because you can't reduce the cost of something that costs less than 1. Pascal still got quite the chunk of armor left. The old Guardian Fridge coming in handy here. But taking 3. Connor looking at his hand now. Pitching Lava Vein Loyalty. Sending in Flame Call Awakening. 1 card in hand. Grabbing back a Phoenix Flame from the deck. That's why Connor doesn't have the Phoenix Flame. He pitched this stupid thing. Or did he? I can't remember. While picking up the deck there, grabbing the Phoenix Flame, Connor probably getting a quick look, seeing what's left in the deck. Pascal just opting to take 3 here. Phoenix Flame for 1. Pascal probably not giving up a block on 1 here. Taking 1, activating Phi, grabbing a Phoenix Flame, sending in a Phoenix Flame for 2. 2 on the Shuko trigger, blocking with the Wedge Gold. What's Connor gonna have here? Sword for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 hits at least this chain, this combat chain. But this is a nice 3. Connor shaking that card around. Could be anything. Yeah, giving up a quicken here for 3. And what's Connor got? It is the last lava burst, so another 5. Pascal taking it down to 7. The life total is pretty even now. Oh, is Pascal thinking about blocking with some armor here? No, he's just going to hang on to it. So those boots are dead. 1 point of value left on the tech plating and 2 on the gauntlets of Iron Will. But, you know, now we're at a point where Connor actually has the armor advantage, which is a weird thing to say when you're looking at a Phi deck. So Pascal going to make a tectonic plating and send in this wage goal. So this is going to be 7. Gets to wager, activate Betsy, so it's overpowered. An overpowered 8. I think we're going to maybe cash in some of that armor here, Connor. Might be an idea. You never know. Connor thinking about how best to block this. What can he do with the hand? Can he give up? Maybe, yeah. Flame Call Awakening and the Furnace taking 4, going to 4. Finally giving up a piece of armor block. Just gonna have a good old, here's 7, baby. So, just a casual 7. You know, Pascal, here's your life total. What are you going to do about it? I imagine there will be some amount of blocking involved. Pascal, definitely thinking about this one now. I know you need to give up at least 1 card, but obviously he gets to use his good time Chapeau, crack some gold. So we're going to just give up 3 here. Connor's going to Arsenal. Pascal's going to go to 3. Connor, I swear to God, you better not go to 1 here. Yeah, seismic surge, pop. Make a new surge, 2 floating. Wage money where your mouth is, so we're going to wager gold here. And send in a wage gold. So this is. And hold the phone now. We don't have. We don't have that. We don't have the 2 resources there, buddy. Oh, we do because it's a guardian attack, so it costs 2 less. What? What a weird one. That universal keyword messes me up every time I've seen it. What? A strange card. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play this outside of heavy limited, so you'll have to excuse me for my ignorance. Connor going block 3, block 2, block 1. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not enough to cover 11. Have we got a D-React? Have we got an Art of War? I'm really thinking about this one. He's really milking this one now. Yeah, it's an Art of War. Pitching, we're going to banish, increase the block, still take lethal. Tough one, buddy. That's a hard time, Connor. You finally found the Art of War. It was found just slightly too late. One turn earlier, you probably put Pascal in a very awkward position. Oh well. There's always next time in the league that means absolutely nothing. Commiserations, Connor. You played really well. I think you played a little fast and loose with your life total, but hey, that's part of the game. You live in the fire, you die in the fire. You are a Phoenix form Phi. You can't be expecting to do everything that something like Zen does. You can't just find your Phoenix form. You have to hope it comes. Really well done. It's such an interesting tech that you brought to the league. After all, it does mean nothing, so why not have a good time? Congratulations, Pascal. Really, that Guardian Fridge pulling some serious weight. No wonder you have a greatest tectonic plating, man. Great game. Commiserations, Connor, on your 1-3. Congratulations, Pascal, on your 2-2. Make sure if you have liked the video that you like the video. You comment. You tell us how great the video was. Tell them to bring me back for commentary because I really love doing this. As a competitive player, it is really nice to take a break, watch some casual Flesh and Blood played because people love the game, and just get to talk about it and talk to you and give you my insight on it. Make sure you subscribe to Go Again Gaming. That's where all the best content that means absolutely nothing comes. I've been Ian. It's been a pleasure. And if you are looking to find me, you can find me at findals_spirit on Twitter. And I will see you in the next one.